Gorge, this team, it's had its ups and downs this year, it's disappointments, but every time it just bounces back. Tonight was probably as emphatic as it gets. What are your thoughts on that one in the wash-up?
Well, it's just it's year two, and I think as growing as a franchise on and off the court, we're fighting, and we're in a similar situation, fighting for survival towards. We played. I thought very competitive basketball, but we were under pressure the whole back half of the season, and we're in the same scenario this year. We're playing every game for our life, and I like where our team goes. I think we get criticized at times for quick shooting the ball and not playing defense and aspects of the game that it's like we're not putting the effort in. But I keep reassuring our fans and the people in the community we're growing as a franchise, and this team competes. And it has some weaknesses, but we're starting to get better at our weaknesses, and we're showing more signs of our strengths. Like tonight, moving the ball, getting the ball through hands. I thought we had, again, when you look at the score line, it's not complimentary defensively, but I do think we have patches like the first half of the first quarter, the first half of the third quarter, where we play some good defense. So I'm just saying to everybody out there that this is an exciting team. A team that's for the second year in a row is there battling and trying to do the community proud, and we'd like to fill this place coming down the backstretch. It's huge and a fun environment in here. Even with the crowd tonight, they really get behind us. You really feel the home court, and it's an advantage. We lose close on the road. We come back here, have a tight one, and the fans help bring you home. So if we can get another 2,000 people in here and pack this place, it's going to really help us come down the backstretch. So come on, Wollongong. We're doing the right thing. Get behind your team down this backstretch.
Well, I asked you the other day the Kennedy drop, I suppose, is where the situation was in. And what did you say before the game? Because the guys come out and that first quarter was arguably the best quarter you produced this season. You may have even topped it with the third quarter you produced. What did you say sort of beforehand to bring out that early performance from the tip?
I mean, we've been talking for the last 3 weeks, and really, as a coach, I didn't have to. It was more game plan, honestly. I know they know, and they're not. They know what they don't need. Me harping on how important the game is, smacking boards and kicking. They don't need that. They understand it. It's just, okay, what's our game plan here? How are we going to get better from the last game? Because it wasn't good enough. And we knew we were playing a top team that was just as desperate as we were, and we had home court. But this team does believe in itself, and my role in this was more game plan. And the ball stuck in the last game. And it didn't move, and there was a real focus on that tonight. And then the wild card tonight for us defensively, we talked a lot about, obviously, Creek and their perimeter three-point shooting, but we didn't come down and double on Joe Chi, and he was brilliant tonight. I've been in Asia for a long time. He's the best player in Asia, and that's including Korea, Philippines, Japan, China. He's his borderline NBA player, and he showed it tonight. And that was, adding that to their perimeter play and trying to deal with him in the block. I think that was his best game of the season.
And back to the Jack Jumpers, and they're a team that's just had your measure so far this year. That's are you happy to roll into a shot of revenge against them on the back of some momentum in this win?
Wherever it takes us. We've got Melbourne coming. We've got Perth. We've got Sydney. It's war. And we do. Jack Jumpers have outplayed us 2 times in a row, and the ball's in our court, and it's a very important game again for both teams. But I just think this is great for our organization, great for the franchise, great for the growth of the team. and playing games that matter, that are under pressure. We're a regional team, and and right now you look at the league, it's ourselves and Cairns in that situation. All these major city teams, and there's a lot of them that are not. It's over. And, to be in a situation again for the second year that we're playing games of importance, I think is very important as we move forward and try to grow this franchise again on and off the court. So I'm happy to be playing games that matter.
Last one for me, just to do up. You spoke before the game about how it was very much a now or never type scenario and playing for your lives. Did you really attack it that way? So you were just short of double at half time. Just were a monster early on. Did you attack it with some extra sort of impetus tonight?
Yeah, definitely. I think that just our focus was just on another level today. Like you can see from the first quarter. So I think everybody was just focused, and that energy was just contagious throughout the whole team. And I'm sure that everybody felt that energy. So yeah, definitely the focus was very high.
Were you up that battle, as Goorjian mentioned, G? That battle against the big man that is so dominant, it was probably going to be on you that you were going to get on top of that battle tonight. Did you enjoy that one?
Yeah, definitely. It's fun playing against those guys of Mitch and Sochi. Obviously, they're great players, so I'm sure that everybody wants to, play against the best and compete. And yeah, it was fun. It was fun out there to play against them. But at the end of the day, everybody just got to come out and just do their job.
And Dan, just for you, obviously, it's tough for you to not be out there right now. I'm sure it's frustrating, but a big day for you. How nice is it knowing the club backs you in so much to sign you to another 2-year deal?
Yeah, it feels great. It's no secret I love it here, and I love playing for Gorge. As little as I have, those games that I played at the end of last year was some of the most fun I've ever had in my life. So yeah, the ownership group here has been really great to me, and have really looked after me through these last 2 years. So it's great to be signing on for another 2.
You must be thankful. There's not many clubs that would have showed the faith in you right now to re-sign you for that long, given your injury history. I mean, the club must have a lot of faith in you, and in turn, you must love the club back. Yeah, I like to think I work really hard, and it's glad that it's been noticed. And yeah, I just want to give back to these guys as much as I can next year when I get back on the floor. And Gorge, just one on Dan, can I just ask why you're so excited to continue to have him and to get him back for next season now as well?
Well, when we put the team together coming into this year, as he enjoyed, you're not for everybody, and our club's not for everybody. It's we want to be a franchise that you want to come to. You're attracted to us, and there was an attraction by both parties, our staff, our team, and Daniel to us. And when we put this team together and made the change with Justin Simon, and everybody talks about that was the role Daniel was going to play for us. And when you look at this season, some of the struggles we have as a staff and as a team, we really miss him. And he's been tremendous around the team as a teammate through this process, and he continues. He's going to get over this injury cycle that he's gone through, and he's going to be an integral part on and off the floor for this franchise. So I'm no different than Sam. We're just really excited to have him with us, and the future for next year. And again, this year we've missed him immensely. So excited to have him long term.
Gorge, just one from me. It's Matt. Xavier Rutamane said there's been a lot of social media chatter from various channels about his fit with the team, and a few things have been said or implied. But tonight he really came out and did a tremendous job for you. Obviously, people will talk about the 3 he hit down the stretch, but how did you assess his game tonight and how he's sort of improved moving into this kind of role that's unfamiliar with him as a scoring point guard, now being asked to be a floor leader for your ball club?
Yeah, I mean, huge tonight, and there's been him evolving. We had a player in that position, and we brought this under the circumstances. It's tough signing when you don't have background and you're not the research that we had prior, and we we went here, and I knew when he came that there was going to be an adjustment period for how he likes to play and the role you play when you've already got 3 imports on the floor. And he has sacrificed and changed his game, is what I'm saying, to suit our team. And it's been a hard process for him. And Tyler's had to sacrifice, Justinian's had to sacrifice, Ogilvy, Emmett. So it's about that. And he's the latest one to come in. He had no background to the group, but he's been committed to doing whatever it takes to figure it out and make us a better team. And regardless of what social media says and what's gone on, I've enjoyed the process with him, and he's been all about trying to make this work. And as you see tonight, it's not just tonight. I think if you look over the last 4 weeks, win or lose, he's getting better and better and better with our group. So excited about tonight, excited about where he's going to go as the season unfolds in these pressure games.
And just finally, I know you talked about the importance of the bench. You really shortened your rotation tonight, and you basically played only 7 guys. I know Isaac played, but he only played 4 and a bit minutes. Was that just down to how the game was flowing and the guys were playing? You just felt like you were rolling with the guys on the floor, and it's just very hard to get more bodies in and out of the line? Yeah,
I mean, definitely. And Conrad, Tim, are integral parts because we're constantly playing small lineups. And they've played a lot more because we've struggled with the big lineup. So we've rotated Sam and Duop and then involved those perimeter guys more. And what happened tonight was we had an advantage, and it's surprised, like with our big lineup. Duop and Sam caused them trouble, and we were dealing with Joe Chi, so that kind of squashed Isaac. But, as we go into this next game where it's small ball and they're constantly switching, he becomes an important piece. So I think as we come down the backstretch and the games come fast and furious, we'll be looking at a 9-man rotation where tonight it was 7. And Harry, just being honest, came off a sickness and hasn't been a part of this for the last 2 days. He's been in bed. So, I was happy with the way we were.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Any other questions? You're all good. Thanks, boys.
Thank you.